Hello everybody, welcome back to Witcher 3. I'm NegPrimer, and we're gonna go ahead and go seek an Imperial audience. So he wants us to pick up one of these outfits. I don't think there's actually any difference between any of them. We'll take all three, and then we'll take a look. You can see my inventory did get, well, actually, you know what? I don't know that I had anything else. But if you look at these three, they're all identical, except price. Actually, you know what? They'll have different percentages to them. Which one do we like? I think I like that one. And then there's shoes, which are all the same. And pants, which I think are all the same as well. Yep, it's just the top one that goes. Alright, so we're all dressed now. Talk to this guy and see if we can get out of here, but before we even do that, we're gonna loot the crap out of this place. Give me all your perfumes. I'm gonna steal everything from this entire place, from this entire building. Including all the books. No. Alright. So that's all that's in this room.
Directly out of Nordling tales. Inconceivable.
Vitamin? Oh, wait. There's still this bucket here. Saltpeter. Like I said, all of this stuff, the reason I'm doing this, all of this can be sold, can be used as crafting materials. It's all very, very useful. I thought there was, I guess that was just the door I was seeing. Alright, buddy.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Yep, let's do it.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is
I was
to
joking.
stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate.
Punch the guy. Punch him!
That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes.
That seems a bit extreme.
I wish that upon him. So I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave. Wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
That one.
Please, this is neither the time nor the place for such antics. The gentleman will watch carefully. Like
Okay.
action. The gentleman will rehearse.
Okay. Fine. That was still pretty awkward.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
I'm right here, buddy.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests.
Arch
I fear the
magnificency.
Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice.
Hello.
Speak loudly, clearly, and with respect.
A downward stairway here.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Nope.
Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favor?
Should sound German.
So many months at Foltest
Germanic.
Court, yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
You know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence.
Geralt's nickname is the White Wolf.
My daughter Cyrilla.
In case that didn't make
She's
sense.
returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
I like that painting.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
It's actually not
You
that
know
big of
why.
an army.
Because she trusts you.
She trusts me. Yes.
She looks so unhappy.
Tell me why you're looking for it. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Wait, before I go, can I loot this room? I want that painting of Ciri as a child, looking disgusted to be in a dress.
Did I not ever...
Yeah, go fuck up. I want to see what's down here. I don't know that I ever went down here. Why can I not loot that? Locked! Oh! Ow. Yes, thanks, game. You do take fall damage. Hey, there we go. See, I haven't had a chance to refill... I haven't filled my Thunderbolt since the Griffin fight. Can I go back in there?
The gentleman will have... Please stay with me.
Damn it. I would hit you if this game would let me. Yeah, douche.
and it's past noon.
Yes, I am.
I'm Herivard the Second, Prince of
Ja, nee.
Hello, people.
Raadsleden, es tun, es
Taking this
sauer
rusty
an.
bread knife. I'm gonna kill you with it. Who? Yeah, it's like not even really all that subtle that they're supposed to be German.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Alright.
Quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
Be so kind, I do not disturb.
But first, before I go talk to Yennefer, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go too much into it, but I've talked about this elsewhere in the past, I think. But that's actually part of my problem with people attacking this game for it being sexist or racist, and you know, every goddamn thing that people do attack it over. Is it's so steeped in Polish lore and Polish everything, that when you start saying, oh, why there are no black people, well, it's goddamn Poland in the Middle Ages. There are no black people in Poland in the Middle Ages. Or at the very least, not many.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So the Wild Hunt in this game, those are those horse riders that followed us. But going along with the theme of it's real world, it's Poland, the Wild Hunt is a real thing in Polish lore. That is a signal of the apocalypse, I believe. It's similar to the angels ringing the bells kind of thing. Or the Seven Seals. We'll go with the Seven Seals. It's similar to the Seven Seals, from what I understand.
Exactly.
In 2 places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right?
He actually had.
It helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
It's okay, I like Triss better anyways.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Yes. So that's a thing that they can do. They can teleport. Sorceresses. But yeah, going back to the Wild Hunt, they're, I guess we'll just consider them, for our purposes anyways, we'll just consider them the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Scars healed nicely.
Like I said, there's not really a direct comparison to stuff we're familiar with, but for all intents and purposes. Okay, so that book I just picked up. Oh, I can't go into my inventory. That book I just picked up was called The Last Wish, and the Sword for Witches. I believe Sword for Witches, but I know for sure The Last Wish is the name of the first of the Witcher books that follow Geralt, and they take place before the games. All right, Ambassador Varatra.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
This is Germans having invaded France, clearly. Should harken back to some real world stuff that has happened.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Radovid's kind of fucking insane, though.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emreis will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Avoid him. The Bloody Baron.
News from Novigrad. Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
Including
I've been
Witchers.
stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
So, with all of this in mind, well, let's just go ahead.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
We'll finish up here, and then we'll move on. But I do want to ask, I do want to mention, I'm kind of a little bit torn between whether I want to do just the complete opposite of everything that I did my first playthrough, or if I want to, or if I want to try to do more of an ideal playthrough, I guess. I don't know.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Hey.
Right, so we do, travel to Valen. We do have a couple things worth mentioning here, that, as I said, I don't know if I want to keep doing the same things that I did in the first game, or if I want to switch things up. I kind of want to switch things up, but I kind of don't at the same time. I don't know. I'm debating if I should just try to do the complete opposite of everything that I've done in the past. Or at least as much as possible. Oh, he's a Gwent player. Alright.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
So I'll play a round of Gwent to round out the episode. Yep, okay. So we didn't go through all of this in the past. Alright, so yeah, all of that was just saying that we have to have 22 cards in the deck, introducing us to the deck building. I'm not gonna go... You all don't really need to do that to know that, or really be able to see that too much. If there are any big updates there, I will tell you. But yeah, like I said, we'll finish this out, and we'll do kind of a little bit of wrap-up. Like I said, I'm not sure if I want to keep doing the same thing that I've always done, or try something new out. Man, a lot of low-level guys. Let's get rid of that. Damn it! That's perfect. Let him start off. Oh, he looked at 3 of my cards. I don't have any other cards that even fit here. I'm gonna keep making him waste cards. Okay, so if I put... Oh, damn it. God damn it. I was hoping he would put down another card. I can win, but I have to play at least 2 cards to win. Okay. Damn, I'm down. He's got 3 more cards than I do. But that's okay, we drew 1 more. What does my leader card do? Impenetrable fog. Which affects what? Damn it, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about that. Other than we'll just kind of go as we feel, and I think I might just do the opposite of what I've done in the past. So it might not be all hunky-dory. Shit. Close combat is impenetrable fog. I think, yeah, okay, good. Oh damn, he just used a 10 card. Alright, we'll let him have this one. Hopefully this will pay off. It doesn't really matter if I win or lose this one. We haven't built up our deck at all yet, so we don't really know. Oh shit. Yeah, we don't have those hero cards. We don't have any of that. He'll get 2 back. I'll actually get more than that back. We'll just wait. We'll just burn a card there. Yeah, we aren't gonna win this one. Yep, that's all I can do. Alright. So, that's all we have to do. That's all we had left to do here. So when we come back... ooh, I hope he doesn't go away. When we come back, we'll head our way into Velen, and basically all we have to do to start that is exit out this door. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna run around in the off time and make sure there's nothing else to loot in here, but otherwise, have a good day, and we will see you on the next episode.